Hi there, my name's Ashleigh, and today I'm going to be analysing a scene from the 2000 film Love and Basketball. The scene that I've chosen to analyse would be the ending scene in which Monica and Quincy are playing a game of basketball. I will be looking at the sound editing within this scene, and more specifically, how the sound affects the audience's emotions. The scene is split up into how I can explain three different musical sections. The first segment would be realistic or minimalistic sound effects. The second section would be when the soundtrack kicks in. And the third section would be when the scene is completely non-diegetic and we just hear the soundtrack.
Three's it. Where's the D?
In the first section of this scene, it opens up with what can be described as minimalistic or realistic sound effects. What I mean by this is sound effects that are associated with the situation. For example, the sound of crickets, the sound of the characters breathing, or the sound of the basketball.
So now you want to play. How you taking out your grades, huh? Think that's going to make you play better?
This creates emotion within the audience, the emotion of feeling more attached to these characters and the feelings of sympathy towards these characters, as it makes the audience feel as if they are in a real situation through the use of minimalistic and realistic sound effects. On top of this, the minimalistic sound effects are used to build tension as the love life of Monica and Quincy depends on the outcome of this basketball game.
Three up.
When you fill my heart with joy, was I blind to the truth? Just there.
The second section is where the non-diegetic soundtrack kicks in and it accompanies realistic sound effects.
Anything that I have to say.
This is used to build tension again as Monica is slowly faced with the reality that she could be losing Quincy as she is losing this basketball game.
I feel so dumb. What kind of fool am I?
The soundtrack creates emotion within the audience, the emotion of tension, as the song has a slow tempo and the song's lyrics emphasises the risk that Monica is taking.
You made a fool of me. Tell me why.
During this point, there are still some sound effects within the scene, such as the sound of the basketball, which has become a motif.
We made love. Tell me why. You
For the third half of the scene, this is completely non-diegetic. This is just the soundtrack. It allows the audience to engage with the song that they are hearing.
I want to kiss you. Does she?
This allows the audience to engage with the action and pay attention to the tone of the music and the lyrics, as it is the only thing that they have to concentrate on apart from the visual. During this time, the visuals have been slowed down and they are in slow motion, which further emphasises Monica's reality of the possibility of losing Quincy.
You. I can touch you.
The sound in this scene is powerful in provoking audiences' emotions through sound editing, as the sound feels somewhat relatable due to the realistic sound effects, and the soundtrack enhances the characters' feelings. This takes an effect on the audience as they feel as though they have seen these two characters grow up and feel very attached to them. This concludes my video essay. Thank you very much.